What's up, ladies and gentlemen? We are back with another video. MrCentralDriver with the Vanpowers GrandTeton. This is the Pro model. They also have an Ultra model. In my last video, when I did the review a few days ago, there's a little speaker up here, and you guys probably can't see that. The sun's in the way. But that is only for the Ultra. Now, I tried to lift this up, but I really felt like I was going to break this plastic piece. I mean, it's really hard to take that off. I think I saw Tell Happy TV try to mess with that too. But the hugest difference between the Pro model and the Ultra model, I was on this website. It's called 9 to 5 Toys. It's a very weird website I never heard about. But the Ultra one, a lot more expensive than this. It's like $2,700 or somewhere around there in that area. I'll put the price up on the screen so I don't get that wrong. But that one includes a hub motor lock, emergency SOS, vibration detection, real GPS tracking, geofencing, all that kind of stuff. This one doesn't have it, but you still get the same amount of power, 750 watts. I mean, it's basically the same bike. So if you don't need any of that stuff, highly recommend going with this bike. It's an awesome bike. The components are great. I'm really curious to check out the headlight and the tail lights at night because we're going to be doing some night riding footage after we leave work, because it's going to be after midnight. So if you guys want to see that, stick around to the end of the video. I love all these connections right here. I love how they just go right into the stem right there. It's nice and clean. I mean, the cable manager could be a little bit better if I zip tied this together, but I mean, it's looking fantastic. The Q system for the shifting, the 9-speed, you're always connected to the bike, and that's a good thing because it's a 20-mile-an-hour Class 2 e-bike, but you can unlock it to Class 3, which I did. The only way to get to Class 3, 28 miles an hour, is you have to pedal. There's a torque sensor in here if you didn't know, so you have to go off of the rotation of your pedals. So on average, you get about 24 miles per hour if you just pedal like a normal person. If you want to get 28 miles an hour, you got to pedal like a madman to get up there unless you're going downhill. I got 30 miles an hour on this bike, surprisingly. So without further ado, let's get on the way and head to work. I'm going to get my speed meter up here. So we're going to be starting with everything zeroed out. I did go probably about a quarter of a mile away from my house, but that's not going to matter too much. But let me get my gloves on. It's going to be very cold today, especially at nighttime. We're in boost mode, 99%, if you guys can see that. I haven't even taken off the screen protector on there. And here we go. 100, oh, my brake's rubbing. 130 Newton meters of torque out of this bike. Now you might be thinking, like, can you really get that much power out of it? And I don't think you're getting that power on the throttle. It still picks up very well. I think you're getting that power from the pedals and the torque sensor because it had more power coming up hills when I did my little dirt hill climbing test in my video review. This thing was really climbing up the hill like crazy. Now, I'm not gonna do any like crazy stuff today, pedaling wise and whatnot, because I'm not trying to kill myself, but I definitely don't want to be limited to 20 miles an hour. I only have 5 miles to go, then 5 miles back. Actually, it's about 9 miles, 9.5 to be real with you guys. We're also gonna be, tracking all that. So we'll be able to see the range and we'll see our battery percent, which I like. It has a battery percent instead of battery bars. So it gives us a better understanding of where our battery's at. A little tiny bit worried about these tires. I like them. I like that they're fat. I like that I'm sitting really high off the ground. I feel like I'm taller than even people in their trucks and their SUVs. However, these tires are not that thick. They're pretty, on the budget end of tires. Let's see if I can make this. This bike isn't, the craziest bike, but hey, there we go. But the tires do worry me a little bit just because they're not real thick. So it is what it is. I mean, I didn't have any issues the last time. I haven't seen any thorns or anything like that in there, but we are going to be riding the bike lane today, especially on shoulders like this where there is really no bike lane. Not going to be riding the dirt. And I gotta say, boy, man, I've been sick this past week. I shot this video review about a week ago, and then I'm recording this and it's going to go up right away. So if you guys hear to my voice I sound sick, I am. And I'm going to be pedaling too, so I'm out of breath already. I haven't really been doing too much. I've just been in bed. So this is a workout for me already. Oh my God. This is a lot. This is, oh man. This is gonna be a day. Now, unlike cadence sensors where you could just barely move the pedals and you don't actually have to put force into the pedals, this is totally different with that torque sensor. It's going off of how much I pedal. And I mean, the fact that if you really want a bike to really pedal and feel connected to the bike at all times, even at 30 miles an hour, I was connected to this bike. This is perfect. But, whoa, your boy's not trying to get a workout right now. Oh, I can see where this bike will really shine to a lot of people though, because it is awesome. It has some of the best components on it. You know, it is pricey, but you're not getting a cheap Chinese bike here. It's in a different category. I know a lot of people are gonna be like, it doesn't do 40 miles an hour, I'd rather go with this. Like the E-Cells bike, or there's another bike, I can't even remember, but I can see a lot of people wanting to go with those because they're a little bit more expensive, maybe a little around the same price or so, and they go a lot faster. But I'll tell you right now, this thing will definitely have better components on it, hands down. Just depends on what you're looking for, really. I try to explain that on all my e-bike reviews. It really depends what you're looking for. My favorite style of bike is a moped style e-bike. I like the big, soft seats. The flat seats where I can kind of like move back and forth on the seat and I can find my perfect sitting position. Seats like this really hurt. It's a very small seat. It's going right up my ass. It's hurting. Now, I told you guys in my last video, it wasn't too bad. But, I mean, I guess maybe I'm not used to sitting on a bike for a while. It's been a week, you know, like I said. So this is kind of hurting me right now. I had just woke up, took a shower, got ready for work, and I'm on the bike. And this is not how I wanted my butt to be feeling. But I could say, realistically, if you ride a bike every day, I could probably, once I get used to it, probably do like 18, 20 miles on this seat, and then I'm calling it a day. But I gotta take some breaks in between. If I don't, it's not working out. But anyways, let's wait for this green light. It should be coming up any time. There we go. There is a delay on the throttle by 1 second. Nothing crazy. What I do like is that you can go from the throttle to the pedals, instant power the whole entire time. Most bikes, you go from using throttle, go to the pedals, or vice versa. You lose your speed because it has to switch between the throttle and the pedals. This one doesn't. As long as you pedal before you let off of the throttle, it's seamless. That is an awesome feature of this bike that I'd say tons of bikes don't even have. All right, so the next thing we gotta see is how it comes up this hill. This light should be turning green soon, I think. Maybe, maybe not, maybe I'm a liar. Come on, light. Don't let this Jeep go. No, let me go. Let's go. Oh man, light. Who is going at this light? No one's even moving. Everyone's just sitting still. This is why traffic gets backed up. Come on, let's go. It's not green for them, not green for them. What's going on here? All right, let's go up this hill now. Finally turned. All right, so I'm pedaling right now, 15 miles an hour. Let's let off. Let's go right into the pedals. Here we go. 20 miles an hour. I'm pedaling pretty hard. 21. 22. All right, so about 21 to 22 miles an hour before I reach the top. Not too shabby at all. It's not bad. I just love the fact that I feel really connected to this bike. It feels awesome. Like, this is hands down just a phenomenal feeling bike to ride. We better go, Tacoma. We better go, Tacoma. I'm trying to see how fast I go down this thing. Dang it, I was trying to blow through this light. This happens every time I come through this area. Woo, your boy's burnt. Like this video for the pedaling, guys, goddamn. Oh man. We are not leaving boost mode, I'll tell you that. No way in heck. That's another thing I like about this bike. Maybe you guys might not. If I had a customized bike that had a lot of like, you know, money into, I want to see all the like power stuff going on and, you know, voltage reading and stuff like that, I wouldn't go with this display. I'd have a bigger one. But for this bike being simple, class 2, changes to class 3, like I said, I think this is a good display option for this bike because it's not too like out of the way. It's just nice and fine, and I don't know, it's small enough where it doesn't take up a lot of space. I love it. I think it's great, but I don't know, to each their own. But I like that I can just see my battery bars and know where I'm at. 89%. That is awesome. I mean, I've only went like, how far do we go? Almost 3 miles? 2.7 miles? I'm down 10%. They say this bike is capable of about 60 miles of range on one battery charge. But they don't tell you that is in eco mode. And that is with pedaling. And that's not going this fast. That is in class 2, up to 20 miles an hour, not 28, like I unlocked this bike to. So just take that with a grain of salt. I actually did pretty good on my test and my video review. I think we could have got about 28 miles on that charge. And I was doing a lot of mixed riding, throttle only mostly, but I did do some pedaling here and there, maybe 20 or 30% of the ride. This video, I'm doing all pedaling in class 3 in boost mode. So really curious to see what it's gonna be by the end of this video. You also have a lockout on the right-hand side. You guys didn't know that. Preload adjustment on this side. I have my preload turned 1 click over. Feels really good. Thumb throttle being on the left-hand side, you know, it's interesting, but you do have your 9-speed on the right-hand side, so it makes sense. You need the room for the throttle over here, which I don't know if this makes this bike legal or not, because the California law says no throttles on bikes that go up to 28 miles an hour. So does that mean that I have to remove this throttle and then it's legal? Or I don't know. A lot of people out in the world don't understand what's going on with the e-bike law in California, and everyone said it didn't change. Nothing's changed. It's always been 750 watts. And it has, but 750 watts is now the peak power. It used to be 750 watts, the motor rating, not peak power. So now it's 750 watts, which I wish I knew what this went up to. I know it's a 750 watt motor, but I figure it peaks a little higher than that, but I have no idea. But Kyle's not gonna sweat you on this bike. It's no Sur-Ron, it's no Talaria, no SS Pro, nothing like that. No Stigma Altis, which are, you know, phenomenal bikes, but they're not real bikes. This is a real bike right here, guys. This is really, it's awesome. I don't know how many times I said that, but it's awesome. I like it. All right, we're going. Gonna use a throttle and give myself a break. I should have started pedaling this section because I gotta get in the road because all these cars park over here. So I don't want to, you know what, I'm gonna have to pedal. I gotta go a little faster than this. Look how wide this thing is. Thanks, Camaro. I really appreciate it. Gave me a lot of room. It's nuts over here, man. You gotta be careful. You gotta have your eyes everywhere. Woo, like this. Man. One of these days, man, someone's gonna be getting out of their car, not paying attention. Gonna run right into them. All right, there we go. We're out of harm's way now. Everyone can pass me now, go ahead. Woo! Oh man. And depending on your area, that's why it's nice to have, you know, fast bikes. But as long as you're like on a trail or not, it depends. You gotta know your area first and know what bike you kind of want. This bike is probably not the best for streets that don't have bike lanes, just because you need a bike lane for this. It doesn't go that fast. If you gotta stay in the street, you're really gonna be, you know, stopping everybody from like moving and whatnot. All right. Let's go, let's go. Come out trying to beat me. We beat him, buddy. Let's go, the one guy that didn't give me enough room to go through. Well, I got here in one piece, that's good. Tonight's gonna be a little bit more scary. It's gonna be nighttime, but as long as we have some good lights on this thing, it should be okay. I just realized I didn't bring my extra light that I like to put on these bikes to show you guys the difference between an aftermarket light and the light that comes on the bike. So that's my bad, but I don't know, we'll just see how the stock lights are. I'll see you guys at nighttime. I'm gonna tell my manager I'm tired already. I gotta go home. Oh, my butt. Ow. Ooh. Oh, that feels interesting. Yeah. Yeah, definitely a small seat. Definitely upgrade that if you're gonna ride it. I mean, it depends on your build, what you like, but not a big fan of these. I'd get like a Cloud 9 seat or something. Oh, dang. All right, well, that brake's gonna make some noise. If I put my hand on it, it's okay. And did you guys notice I have the automatic headlight come on? So the headlight's on. That is super nice. As soon as I got to the back room, it turned on. It was instant. So that's a nice feature to have. So I'll probably just leave that on when nighttime comes. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Let me lock this thing up and get to work. Don't leave me, Jeff. We're gonna race. We're gonna race this Huffy against my Vanpowers electric bike. You're gonna have to use your feet. You're gonna have to Fred Flintstone that bitch. I can put mine in e-bike mode and I gotta pedal like 70 something pounds. Oh, they didn't leave the door open for us? Oh. Whoa.
You guys?
See it?
That's nice.
Yeah, thanks, man. You wanna buy it?
Battery.
It's integrated into the bottom, this black piece.
Nice.
You can buy it $1,000 right now.
$1,000?
Yeah.
I'll give you 20.
It's a pedal bike, so.
I guess I know which one.
Let me fix your little light first, though.
No, that was nice.
Yeah, it's not too bad. I think it's $1,800. It's a class 2 e-bike. It has a torque sensor in it, so I don't know if you know what that means, but like yours is a cadence sensor. You barely move the pedals. It gives you all the power depending on what mode you're in.
Yeah.
This one uses the force of your feet on how fast the bike goes.
Good.
But it-
a little more adaptive.
Yeah.
How is it without the battery, without the power?
It's not bad because it has nine gears. And you can actually pedal it and have resistance in the pedals at 30 miles an hour. Yeah, it goes up to 28 though, but downhill I was doing 30 and I was still pedaling, I was still connected.
Wow.
It's nice. It's a real high-end bike, but it's just not like a fast, cheap bike. It's a more quality bike and it goes a little slower.
We're gonna race.
Yeah. My light on? Yeah. This is the first time I'm seeing my light. I will put mine in off.
And off?
It's off.
Take payments? Right.
What?
Take payments?
No.
Cash only. Alright, man.
Wait, you got gears too, right? Hey, oh, let's go, Jeff, let's go. Oh, oh my God, my feet are burning. Oh man, my calves. Woo, no, hell no, I'm putting it in at least eco mode. Oh, Lord.
Oh.
All right, now we can race. I'm in boost mode. Hey, you're still moving pretty good though. Not too bad, Jeff. Yeah, let's go. What do you do? Get in the turn lane or what?
Yeah.
All right. Got a little buddy, coworker of mine to ride with. He's on a standard traditional Huffy. Skirt. Yeah. It's not too bad.
Took a lot to catch up. Oh my God.
You need gloves though, man.
I do, man.
Gloves would have helped a lot. I don't think this light will ever get us, so we might have to go through it, to be honest. I'll go through it.
Okay.
Let's go. Uh-oh. It's I feel bad. On. Let me put in eco mode. Where at? Glass?
Right here?
I don't want to run it over. I don't know how fast you ride. We're doing about 13. Okay, now about 11.
That's not bad.
Yeah, right? Not bad at all. At least I can light up the way because you don't have a light.
Right. Yeah.
So now you can see. I don't have a horn. I just noticed I don't have a horn on this bike.
I should've got a bell.
Do you have a bell?
No.
Oh.
Ding dong.
It smells over here.
Uh,
It smells like a meth lab.
feel like the ghetto.
Man. Good shit, man.
Ooh.
At least you only have to pull in like right here. We're literally almost like
Literally almost.
at your place. I kind of like this light. I wasn't sure if I was going to like it or not. It lights up decently well. It's not like crazy wide, but it's wider than I was thinking it was going to be.
You have to pedal often or no?
What?
You have to pedal often?
So the throttle on this bike goes up to 20 miles an hour.
Oh. Okay.
But if I want to go any faster, I have to pedal regardless.
Right.
I have it in eco mode and I'm pedaling, so this is how I get most of my range out of this thing.
Oh.
So it's giving me a little tiny bit of assistance, but it's not like throwing me hella far, but I'm also not like pedaling my ass off like kind of how you are. So.
Feel the weight of myself.
Wait, where do you pull in? This way?
No.
Oh. I was like, this looks weird. Where do you stay at, like in the front or the back?
The back a little more. Well, a little more to the left. Maybe.
All right.
Yeah.
You ever visit Aaron? Because he lives somewhere over here.
Oh, he's right here, like literally like that house.
Yeah, oh really?
Yeah.
I'm about to stop by one of these days. All right, man.
See you next weekend.
Yeah, next week.
Next week.
All right, take care, man. We're gonna put it in boost mode now. Let's go. So the riding I just did right now is where you're gonna get that 60, 65 miles of range. And what happened over here? Oh, I am in a low gear. I gotta go to a tall gear. Uh-oh, there's coppers. Nope, we're going through it. It's a sheriff. We out. I am on a legal bike today. All right, so after all that, guys, I wanted to check out this headlight and see how it was, and I'm actually kind of blown away by how nice it is. Now, when I first saw this bike and saw the headlight, I didn't really feel like this headlight fit this bike at all. It just felt like it doesn't look the part of it, if that makes sense. Like, obviously, you don't want a big, bulky headlight, but I also feel like it could have been a little bit better, you know? But it is surprisingly really, really good. I can see perfectly fine. And of course, we have the integrated brake lights. When you push them, they blink, which I can show you guys real quick and make sure I get to a safe little location. So check this out. So when I am using the brakes, they look like that. And I love the fact that there's no cabling, no nothing, nice and seamless into the frame that's very bright. Now, when you're not holding the brakes, it looks like that. So it doesn't get brighter when you push the brakes. It just flashes kind of like an emergency, like hazard flash. People are gonna see it. Like, I'm pretty sure this car coming up would see it. So let's go. Woo! So not too bad on the lights. Vanpowers really did a fantastic job on this bike. Again, guys, if you're looking for a bike to pedal, I mean, I don't think there was really any shortcuts on this bike other than the tires worry me a little bit, but you don't want to put too big of a tire, I mean a heavier tire. This is a big tire. You don't want to put a heavy tire on here because you're going to, lose that 130 Newton meters of torque that this bike gives you, catching up to that car that passes. Come on, let's go, bike. Let's go. All right, now I'm really pedaling. Let's see, 26 miles an hour. Oh my God, this is a lot of work. I can't do it, guys. I can't do it. Whew. That's too much for me. I still got a long ways to go. Oh, glass. Oh my God, there was glass everywhere. What the? My buddy was telling me earlier there was glass. I was like, where? And I was talking to him with my, looking behind me at him, and I probably ran it all over. I don't know. But man, what a messed up day today, guys. You guys know, work at a grocery store, all bad. Just constant problems, man. We had a bunch of go backs. If you guys don't know what that is, it's like a cart full of like stuff that people don't want, or you find around the store that people just like throw whatever. And it was like overfilling. And so someone worked a little bit of it. So today we were like, all right, I'm gonna get that shit knocked out. So maybe 50 minutes to an hour, I'm putting go backs away. I got the cart down to like 1/4 of the basket. And all of a sudden I'm watching these people. I'm like, are they gonna steal or what? They're shopping for a while, and then all of a sudden one of them just gets up and walks out without the other girl. I'm like, what the hell's going on with that? Then all of a sudden the other girl comes up 5 minutes later. Hey, can you hold my basket? My EBT card is in my car. And I was like, seriously, when are you coming back for this? Right now, please do not put it back. I follow her ass outside. She didn't have a car. She just kept walking, bro. Like, she literally just kept walking out of the parking lot. I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. So then now, that cart that I was working on the whole time, perfect time for this light, by the way. So now it's completely full again. I gave up. I had to put the cold stuff back. You don't want sad stuff to, it's perishable stuff. Costs the store a lot of money, but I gotta get out of there, guys. We gotta get these videos pumped up, so please, like these videos. Let's get back in that algorithm, because I feel like it's like hit and miss. Like, I'm in there and then I'm not. And I'm back in it and I'm not. Like, sometimes videos just don't hit. But I get it. You know, sometimes you guys might not be interested in this bike. Maybe you guys are looking for a moped style bike. So I totally get it. But I like doing vlogs and videos because I'm hoping you guys will start watching these videos, like for me, instead of the bikes, and we can always, like, you know, oh man, crap. Always bullshit, you know, and talk about life. Have a good time. Run out of breath, almost fall over because, oh my God, I'm dying. I'll tell you right now, I'm not gonna sit at this light. I'm not sitting here because it's too dangerous. Yeah, we out. We are gone. Oh man, it's too cold out here too. I think we're looking at 33 degrees right now. I know a lot of people are gonna comment and say it's not that cold, but definitely cold. We're also doing our range on this test too. I told you it's gonna be about 9.5 miles. And I'm at 75% right now. I'm in boost mode. I mean, I did, what? How much did I do? Like a mile with eco mode, pedaling with my buddy. But this is awesome. Like, the range on this thing is absolutely phenomenal. I know you guys can't see that. Display is super small. But in person, this display is great. I love it. It's made to fit this bike, like I said earlier. It's fantastic. You can see everything in person. But I know my camera's not going to pick up those little letters. But, woo! Perfect bike to do about, say, 23, 24. If you just want to, like, pedal a little bit. If you really want to get into some pedaling, go a little faster. You really got to put everything into it. You better be an athlete. Oh man, I'm still sick. Oh, this is not helping. So I got a full face helmet. That's how I have my GoPro on the bottom of the helmet. But the visor I have is tinted 80%. I can't see anything out of it if I close it at night. So I'm getting all the wind like going into my mouth, in my throat while I'm talking. So I wouldn't be surprised if I feel sick again tomorrow. But I'm doing it for you guys. You know, this is an awesome bike. I want to get these videos done for you. And yeah, I mean, Vanpowers is a very nice company to buy bikes from. You wouldn't go wrong with the bikes if you're looking for like quality over like performance aspect. It's kind of like I had a Dodge Neon SRT4, and back then when that car came out, it was cheaper and faster than a Porsche 911, and that was a badass car, but it felt cheap. Everything about it was cheap, but the power, it was there. It was a very good platform to start on. So that's basically what I'm trying to get at with this bike, is that you're doing the opposite. You're buying the Porsche 911. Maybe it doesn't go as fast. Maybe it's a little bit more expensive or around the same price of another bike you're looking for. But this thing is just top-notch, high-quality parts. I mean, the shifter alone is probably one of my favorite things about this thing. Obviously, torque sensor bikes, a lot more expensive. This thing came perfect in the box, no issues, no scratches, no dings. The touch-up paint it comes with is awesome. I love that they give you touch-up paint. So it depends on which color you get. There's a red color, comes with red touch-up paint. This one's a silver one. The only bad thing is there's like black lines in this paint. So what happens is, if you get a big nick where it's like silver and black, you're probably not going to see it, but it's gonna be overlining of that, you know, because I don't know, the way the body looks. You guys can see it on the screen right now. But anyways, oh man, I'm dead. I'll let you guys know when we get back to the house, because your boy is dying. There's a lot of weird people out here too. There's that truck over there and this car over here. What the hell's going on? Oh, another thing we should talk about real quick now that I'm in my neighborhood before I forget, and I know you guys aren't gonna be able to see this on the display, but if you do hit the I button, it will tell you how much range you have left on this bike. It says 27 miles we have left. And it also tells you, if you hit the button one more time, how many calories I burn. So right now I have burned 260 calories now. So that's pretty cool. You know, if you want to know, I should have checked it when I got to work, because that would have gave me a better indication, because I think I was pedaling a lot more. Actually, no, I was probably pedaling more coming home now that I think about it. But it's cool, it tells you your calories. I would have actually liked to combine both of my trips going to work and back and just see how many more energy drinks I could drink. You know what I mean? Because I think those things have a lot of calories and I love those things. But let me pull over here real quick. Let's check our total range and see how well this bike did. And look at how smooth this bike is. Awesome, absolutely awesome. All right, pulled out my phone. Max speed today, 32.6 miles an hour. That was earlier, probably the overpass when I came down, because that says 2:52 p.m. Total miles, 8.9 miles. Let's just go with 9 flat because it's close enough. And if I stop over here, I go back, hit the I button, 67%. I know you guys probably cannot see that, but that green bar that's on the bottom next to the boost, 67% battery to 9 miles. So realistically, I say you'll get about, what, 10 miles to about 63, 64%. So you guys can kind of do the math. It's not a bad bike. Just like I said in my review video, you're probably gonna get about 28 miles. I'm 163 pounds, 5'9", and no issues here. If you're a short person, might be a little tall bike, but yeah, I highly recommend it. Links, everything will be down in the description. Go check out their website. Maybe think about buying them using my links. If this video helped you, really appreciate it. You guys are the true MVPs of this channel, and awesome lights if you're gonna ride at night too. So, and brakes. Brakes are really good. 203 millimeter rotors. All right, see you guys in the next one. Peace out.